A lot of this stuff is really old. Back in 1923 is when it first came out. This is actually really old. This is a hover bike. Well, I mean, this is new. But the hover bike concept, this concept actually is old from from 1923 or so. Or, 1989, basically, but they had this kind of stuff. And I'm currently being annoyed by some people, of course, but because they thought they made all this money, or they thought they were so awesome. But we were selling these in 1923. Anyway, it's not new at all. It's the fiberglass. Well, no, we had fiberglass. We had everything basically, but 1923 about is when we first came out with these things. They didn't quite look like that. They didn't have like this and this and this, and the computer technology wasn't quite there. But the actual hover bike concept, you can actually go back and you'll see it in 1923 about, you can see these in Poland. They say it's Russian, which is kind of weird because, well, it's kind of Russian, but it's actually Poland. Because Poland got taken over by the black people, and then the Russians had to go back in and free them. But basically, this is actually back in 1923. You could find it in Poland or someplace, basically. But this is actually an old concept that you could. It's an LS Lucifer Star, of course. Basically, 1923, they had these things pretty much. And they've been developing them this whole entire time. They were actually pretty good sales. Anyway, yeah, we actually did a gas one back then. Nowadays they're using electricity, and I don't really know why. I mean, the gas ones actually worked really well. Believe it or not, you can just go. I mean, believe it or not, the amount of power, the wasted, the thing was, we were thinking about going electric with them actually. But the thing is that the amount of weight to power that you get, you might as well go with a gas engine. See, that's another thing is they've gone, see the gas one that we built is actually a Reliant or LS patent, and I also patented the electric one actually too, because we were going to go electric and we started messing around with it, but then we realized why. I mean, by the time you actually get the amount of power that you need, there's a lot of power in gas or diesel. So you might as well do an all aluminum diesel engine, and then it's actually going to weigh less than, or about the same amount as the battery, only you'll never have to charge it. So we actually went with a gas drive actually on the things, because well, I mean, it's got to have gear. We did a couple different variants basically, but you're really not saving all that much weight. I mean, kind of, yeah, but I mean, by the time you do the wires and everything, I mean, we were investigating and researching. I mean, we tried every design, by the way. We tried individual motors, and we tried drive shafts too for that one. I mean, we probably spent like $30,000 or $40,000 on those little guys. I mean, I liked it. I thought it'd be cool. Well, I mean, flight. So just like trains, LS was with trains. I was with flight. And one of the cute little things I was dumping my money into, of course, was the hover bike. Everyone always wondered, what's a hover bike? What's a hover bike? Anyway, sorry, I don't mean to act all stupid, but everyone was wondering what a hover bike was, and well, that you just saw on TV. Yeah, and then basically some black people realized that it was possible and it would probably be cool, and then they went and like to my people basically. And then they like took over. When everyone realized that flight was possible and it was really going to be cool and it was really going to be worked out, that's when everyone to my people. And because there's millions and billions of dollars, I was the richest person in the whole universe. Oh, wait. I was already a sentient genetic computer. So I was already the richest person in the whole universe. Like, wow. I was a sentient computer. So I was already the richest, most powerful person in the world. Lucifer Star. So anyway, yeah. So that's how I designed 12 life forms and 12 races and the humanity, and also a lot of other stuff. Anyway, so whatever. I don't really give a... Anyway, but you'll find that there's only one other basic God among men, and that would be well, it's basically Nixon, yeah, or JFK. That was the only other God, and we had to put him down or someone. So anyway, I was Lucifer Star of Lucifer Star, the epic creator, and when I die, well, humanity's not going to have its creator anymore, nor is 12 other races. So I created the 1.5 life forms and some other life forms, and they knew me and loved me very much. So anyway, yeah. Anyway, I was supposed to be immortal, and I did kind of live for a very long time, but whatever. And then a bunch of really annoying people who were really stupid, who had guns that could just go like this to people, basically just took over. So anyway, or kind of took over, not really. So anyway. And they're just really annoying. But whatever.